Hey,
What's up,
Chris,
Al? What's up, Al?
dude, where you been, bro? I
I
haven't seen
was,
you in days.
yeah, like 3 or 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Still didn't bring me my PlayStation.
I'm sorry for that.
Mm,
I was more concerned about getting like everything else down there.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not a PlayStation.
Sorry, pal.
Who'd have thought that? It's only been 8 months since you promised me that, but it's okay. 8 months. Yeah, it's becoming to the point where you're like my biological father, where I should just get disappointment from you all the time.
I mean, whatever. I'm used to it.
You're used to disappointing people. Is that?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
It's a
Um,
fucking
my
cult,
my
man.
wife pissed me off today, so I poured some water on the floor in front of the washing machine. It's been 2 hours now that she's been trying to fix it.
Why would you do that? That's so fucked up thing to do.
I don't know. I just read that online.
Okay, fine. I was like, that's a real fucked up thing to do.
That's
Neil.
really messed up. Why would you do that to someone?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm half awake and I'm half dead, and I got like 500 million things in my mind.
Yeah, you just want to get to the show, and so you can get back to having 5 million
get to
things
the
there.
show so I can get some sleep tonight. I already packed my suitcase.
That's good.
But I'm leaving
Did you pack a squatty potty?
and it's got it. No, I
Mm.
left it the last time I packed one.
Jesus, fuck, dude.
I still don't have it. But anyway,
how you surviving?
I remember how we shouldn't be talking about stuff like that.
Okay.
The other day I was going to the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I swear I saw avatars from Pandora in my toilet.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
Now, Chris.
And today we're bringing you two Christmas movies for the holiday season.
One Christmas movie. One Christmas movie.
No, they got both to do with magical trees, right?
Okay, I mean, kind of, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. First, we are doing a holiday movie featuring the new comedy duel of one Ryan Reynolds.
Brian.
Ryan, my name is Ryan.
Get me a cup of coffee.
No, my name's Ryan. We've been working together for weeks, months actually, months now.
Dan, you've been a terrible assistant that whole time.
It's because I'm not an assistant, Betty. I play an assistant in the movie, and I'm an actor in real life. And you should know
When
that.
Betty White says she wants a cup of coffee, you get her a cup of coffee. You ab-crunching jackass.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is. Okay, you seem like an adorable, sweet old lady on the outside, but on the inside, you're like this seething demon. You hear me? Why don't you suck a hot? Yeah, that's right, everybody. I told Betty White to go suck a hot.
Ryan!
Like she's out of her mind, Sandy.
Ryan!
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, so told Betty White to suck a hot cock.
A hot cock.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I just figured, this is around. I can't remember Betty White's birthday, but I think she would have been 100.
Yeah, I think she's 99 that clip though, right?
Yeah, I think she passed away when she was 99, or she
Yeah.
made it to 100 and passed
Yeah.
away. I can't remember exactly if I looked it up and was more
Rest in peace, Betty White.
Betty White, but it's Ryan Reynolds and Betty White, the best ever. And also tag teaming him in this movie, giving him plenty of hard trees to go up his stocking, Will Ferrell.
Pearl, I'm gonna pay you.
I'm working 3 jobs right now. I'm working nights. I'm driving a cab. I'm inside with my buddy right now, just going over my resume.
I'm gonna smack you.
Okay, you know what? You need to relax.
I got my money!
Look, why do you need your money so fast? Come on.
I need to get my drink on.
You scare me. You're an alcoholic.
Do I have some beers?
Seriously, you are an alcoholic. Yeah, you're drunk. I knew it. You're already drunk.
I'm just bugged.
You know what? You're in no condition to deal with this right now.
Taking my beer.
You know, just take your beer and get out of here, okay? Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow.
It's one of the classic funny guys get with the landlord. Yeah.
I know. I love that one. It always makes me happy. Also in this movie, Octavia Spencer.
I got us a beer pong table and a keg of Bud Light is on ice if y'all are all down to clown.
I can't tonight. I have to write about historical shipping routes of Africa, so.
Yeah, all those ships with our people in the belly. Ain't that right, Sue-Ann?
What about the rest of you guys?
Sorry, Ma, I can't. School nights talk for me.
Well, who needs y'all? Girls. You guys want to party like rock stars or what?
No, I gotta clean the house up when my mom gets home. Hey, maybe next time. Damn, Ma, don't you got a job?
Yeah. I guess I should work a double since you guys don't have time for it.
Girl, you need a man.
Girl, you need to watch your mouth.
Yeah, from Ma.
Oh, oh,
Poor Ma,
She-
she's
she
just
needs
lonely.
she's just
She's
lonely.
Yeah.
Just lonely. That's all she is.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you've seen the movie, you know it's just because of her loneliness.
That's why.
And one of the greats, one of the amazings, Broadway's own Patrick Page.
All right! Why settle for one ridiculously over-the-top supervillain when you could have 7? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Sinister Six! We got a man made entirely of mutant beings. I get a buzz just thinking about it. Swarm! He is one cold-blooded killer, the Lizard. Hey, ladies, how about a human lightning bolt? You want it, you got it. Electro! This next guy loved the animals, sometimes a little too much. Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, so that's Patrick Page from the Spider-Man the musical.
Yeah,
right?
he
Like
played
the-
Green Goblin in the Spider-Man Broadway show.
Have you
But
been able
anyway,
to see that?
yeah. What?
Have you been able to see
No,
that?
I never
Okay.
saw it, but I when I went
One
looking
day.
for him. Joe
One day.
Tippy is in this. All the Orangey Woods, Tracy Morgan, Marlo Barkley. Man, just a collection of good people. This movie is called Spirited,
On
and
Apple Plus.
on Apple Plus in the movie theaters too.
Okay. I mean, I did not see it there, but
Well, that's just because you didn't.
oh, it
see
was. Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, it was in cinemas in November. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's not
All
November.
right, and the second movie today is about the longest stretch of time for a sequel in the history of man.
And one of the longest movies I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, like, let's see, Doctor Sleep. How long did that come out?
Man.
And The
hold on.
Shining was 77.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a long movie. It's 12 years since the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the Blue Man Group is where they came from. Avatar: The Way of Water, featuring Sam Worthington.
I became a Marine for the hardship. To be hammered on the anvil of life. Told myself I can pass any test a man can pass. Let's get it straight up front. I don't want your pity. You want a fair deal? You're on the wrong planet. Strong prey on the weak. It's just the way things are. Nobody does a damn thing.
From
Not a
Avatar.
damn thing. From Avatar.
Yeah.
Also, Sigourney Weaver.
Those trees were sacred to the Omaticai in a way you can't imagine.
You know what? You throw a stick in the air around here, it's gonna land on some sacred fern, for Christ's sake.
I'm not talking about some kind of pagan voodoo here. I'm talking about something real, something measurable in the biology of the forest.
Which is what exactly?
What we think we know is that there's some kind of electrochemical communication between the roots of the trees, like the synapses between neurons. And each tree has 10 to the 4th connections to the trees around it. And there are 10 to the 12th trees on Pandora.
Which is a lot, I'm guessing.
It's more connections than the human brain. Get it? It's a network. It's a global network, and the Na'vi can access it. They can upload and download data, memories, at sites like the one you just destroyed.
Also from Avatar.
Also in this movie, Stephen Lang.
This low gravity will make you soft. You get soft. Pandora will shit you out dead with zero warning. I pulled your record, Corporal. Venezuela, that was some mean bush. Nothing like this here, though. You got some hard kids showing up in this neighborhood.
Figured it's just another hellhole.
I was first recon myself. A few years ahead of you. Well, maybe more than a few. 3 tours Nigeria, not a scratch. I come out here. Day 1, think I felt like a shaved tail Louis.
Also from Avatar.
And Zoe Saldana.
You have a strong heart. No fear. But stupid. Ignorant like a child.
Well, if I'm like a child, then, look, maybe you should teach me.
Sky people cannot learn you do not see.
Then teach me how to see.
No one can teach you to see.
Also from Avatar. You're Christopher Avatar, so I'm proud of you.
I mean, I had to. I mean, the movie's like what, 17 years old,
Yeah,
and they finally
12
put
years
out
old.
a sequel.
12 years old.
Yay! Avatar: Way of Water. Can't wait to talk about that one. All right, Chris, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, MTS Podcast. You can cocaine everywhere. But also we're on bonfire.com. Search Movies Don't Suck and something you'll find shirts and stuff. We're on patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. If you watch the Facebook like the page, watch the YouTube, subscribe, and wherever you find podcasts, you can find podcasts and movies that don't suck and some that do. Who are we talking about today, Val?
Today, we are going to talk about a small business that I think I've talked about in the past, but now you know about it. And that is one of my favorite places in the little town of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Neff Brewery.
That is nice, yeah.
A bar inside. It is gluten-free beer, gluten-free food. Great times had by all in this place. Oh, look, it's the two of us.
Yeah, hell I thought.
All right, now Neff Beer for everybody is located at. Actually, here, just let me read this for you. T-minus 3, 2, 1. Neff Brewing is proud to serve the greater Tulsa area and beyond. Located in the National Historic Building known as the Dock, we are smack dab in the middle of downtown Tulsa's Blue Dome and East Village districts with a beautiful Art Deco tap room and large covered patio for outdoor seating. Neff Brewing is a craft beer destination in Tulsa. Neff Brewing is a family-owned business founded by father and son team John and Jonathan Neff. Their brewing venture began when Jonathan was diagnosed with celiac disease in 2012. After he was told that he could no longer drink regular beer without having an allergic reaction, Jonathan began his search for quality craft gluten-free beer, but was disappointed with what was available in the market. So Jonathan utilized his background in chemistry and engineering and began his adventure into home brewing. After years of recipe formulation and research on how to make a truly gluten-free beer that everyone could actually enjoy, even regular craft beer drinkers, countless trials and errors, and lots of taste testing, Jonathan decided it was time for a change in the career path. Abandoning his graduation degree at Cornell University and his career as a laboratory chemist, Jonathan left school, moved back to Tulsa, and Neff Brewery was formed. Since opening in 2018, Neff Brewing was won awards for both its beer and its food, both judged against a gluten-full competition. Neff Brewing craft beers, which are naturally gluten-free, specializing brewing with new types of artisan malts of millet, buckwheat, rice, Keon, creating delicious beers that are brewed for everywhere. Come visit them at 321 South Frankfurt Avenue, just south of Box Yard.
Yeah, that was a good place, man. I'm glad you brought me there. Just to get some good beer there.
Oh, dude, and the fish is good there. And the what else did we have? We had fish. We had what else did we eat?
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, chicken tenders and the
Oh yeah,
fish
we
and the fries.
the boneless wings too. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Their food is fucking fire and their beer is great. So if you're ever in Tulsa, Oklahoma, go to Neff Brewery. It is gluten-free, but believe me, you will never be able to tell that it is a gluten-free place.
Yeah, it's good food. Good food, good beer, good. You got a flight, you know? It's all good.
Yeah, dude. We got drunk. And then you puked on that lady. Oh, dude.
I did not puke on anyone that weekend. I didn't call it.
He totally puked on like 3 people at my party on Saturday. I don't know what you're talking about. You projectile vomited on my friends.
Into their mouth. Like a baby
And
bird.
you just looked at him and you're like, ha ha ha. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas, bitches.
yeah. Then I went my
Merry
dick out and walked
Christmas,
away.
Yeah, like it was like, man, you crashed that piece of shit and you just walked away.
How you doing, pal? You all right?
I'm tired. I'm beat up. I got a lot of things coming up the next 24 hours. So
Yeah.
I am just trying to
Stay awake, right?
Yeah. It's just like, man, what am I doing with my life?
What are you doing with your life, pal?
What am I doing with my life?
One has to wonder.
What do
Oh,
you want to do with your life?
I want to, as I'm done out here, I need some chili. Sit by the
I
fire.
could go for some chili.
Yeah, I made some today. Whew, it's pretty
You
good
know,
too.
last night at a Mexican restaurant, I ate oysters, and my stomach has been right since.
Was it raw oysters?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's bad. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought Tulsa, Oklahoma Mexican restaurant would have the best raw oysters. They were not good.
Yeah, the center of the fucking country. You're gonna be like, how good can they
Uh,
be? You know?
Yeah, I need to go to like New York or something to fucking get some good oysters.
Yeah, Maine or New England somewhere.
No,
yeah.
in New York, I was there for Thanksgiving one year. We just got done eating Thanksgiving dinner. We went walking around Grand Central Station, came back towards the apartment we were staying at right off Times Square, and there's this restaurant that was selling oysters like one for 25 cents or 50 cents or something like that. And we went in there and just had fucking like 100 oysters.
Oh, we fucking ham.
I felt like the mob boss in like, you know, an old like monster movie where I'm just shucking oysters left and right. Yeah, like, yeah. It's like, yeah, go kill Johnny Two-Tone. Go kill Johnny Two-Tone and come back when I'm done shucking my oysters.
Break his knees.
Break his freaking kneecaps. You know, today is the birthday of Keith Richards. He turned 79.
Good for him, man. Like he shouldn't be alive, really.
No, he should be dead. But you know who should be alive?
Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell in
Yeah.
the movie Spirited. Chris, tell us about it.
Directed by Sean Anders. He directed things such as Instant Family. You remember that movie, Instant Family?
Yes.
Okay, Horror Bosses 2.
Daddy's Home.
He did with Daddy's Home, and that's my boy.
Horrible Bosses.
Horror Bosses, and he also is written by him and his writing partner John
Ooh,
Morris.
She's Out of My League. Remember, She's Out of My League, and Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine is the best time traveling movie of all time.
I mean, Back to the Future is one of the first movies.
It's okay. It's not. It's
this
not Hot
stars-
Tub Time Machine.
This stars Will Ferrell as President.
Pearl, I'm gonna pay you. I'm working 3 jobs right now.
Ryan Reynolds as Clint Briggs.
Brian.
Ryan, my name is Ryan.
Octavia Spencer as Kimberly.
I got us a beer pong table and a keg of Bud Light is on ice if y'all are all down to clown.
Also, Patrick Page as Marley.
Why settle for one ridiculously over-the-top supervillain when you could have 7?
This also stars Sanim Imani as Pats. Warren G. Woods is yet to come. Tracy Morgan is also yet to come.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan, yo. Yeah, I love
Tracy Morgan. You watch the Scare Tactics.
Yeah.
Also, Joe Tippett
And don't
as Owen.
forget Joe Tippett. Yeah.
Joe Tippett's good. Yeah. Marlo Barkley as Ren, and a bunch of other people. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one, pal?
A musical version of the classic Christmas story by Charles Dickens. A miserly man who treats everyone around him with terrible selfishness finds himself on a fantastical adventure into the 3 phases of time, past, present, and future, in order to discover how he ended up so miserable and alone.
I don't think that's this is much different than the Christmas story, like much.
But
different.
they're trying to keep some of it a surprise, I think.
Yeah. But I was going to this thinking, am I going to see A Christmas Carol again? And it's not that at all. It's not that at all. It's much different. It's much more fun. It's a.
Oh, you know what? Since it is based on A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to be at Scrooge's office. Anyway, so this movie,
you should have Scrooge and the Duck. You should have Scrooge and Duck's money pit in there.
Oh my gosh, I like Scrooge the Duck's money pit though. I'll look it up while we're talking about.
Imagine trying to really swim in that. Like you just fuck yourself up big time.
Yeah, dude. I mean, by any means. Like, what do you think you're gonna do? Like,
yeah,
jump into. But anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Talk about
so.
This movie.
I like this movie. It was fun. The music wasn't overpowering. Everything was all the music. Numbers went for maybe a minute and a half, which is as long as it always moved forward the story. Which my biggest problem with most Disney movies is they have a song that lasts for like fucking 4 minutes and I'm tired of it. But every song here moves to move the story forward. They were funny and also they were pretty short, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You know. So I wasn't upset by the music in this one, which I expected to be. It's a cute movie. Would you call it a family movie?
Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely a family movie. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of cuss words or anything.
No, but there was fucking. There was some
cuss words.
There was a lot of fucking in it. Not really, but
was there? Did I miss?
There was
that?
at least one. Well, there's one scene where there was obviously where they did do it.
What was this rated? Was this rated R?
PG-13.
Oh no, yeah, it's definitely a family movie then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was. It didn't feel. I mean, it was kind of Christmassy, but to me, it was more like a time travel movie, kind of, or about lots of things about death and that sort of thing. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. Ryan Reynolds to Will Ferrell.
Did you enjoy it? It sounds like you didn't enjoy it.
No, I like this movie. It was cute. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not believing it. So.
I feel like you're focused on something else, trying to get the different background, and you're not. I think you're just trying.
You're the one that made me do this.
I didn't make you do. I said that would have been cool. And now you're over here like, I know we need to do this. I like this movie.
Yeah, it was really fun. I had a good time with it. I don't know if Chris did.
I liked it just fine.
I mean, let's be honest. It's freaking Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds. I mean, you can add anybody else you want to the rest of this. It doesn't matter.
There we go. Thanks, pal.
It's not what you said last night.
I know. No, I like this movie. And it could easily be
I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so
you
anyway,
take away this poster, so because I'm trying to trying to.
why are you always so distracted by the posters? Anyway,
I don't know, man.
anyway, so yeah, this movie was really good. It was really fun. They do throw some surprises in there because I didn't know half the stuff that going into this movie.
Yeah.
What this was or that was or anything like that. The lot of nice little surprises around every corner. It was funny. I mean, an ending you'll never see coming like a mile away.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like you didn't expect that. I didn't expect that to happen. I'm sure you didn't either.
No. I mean, and then as soon as you see it, it's like I kind of wanted to start it over and watch it again. But instead I went and watched all of Ted Lasso. Which I did. I completely finished Ted Lasso by Sunday night.
Oh, you hadn't? Did you rewatch it, or you caught up?
No, like I've already seen Ted Lasso, the whole series before.
Yeah. Oh, you just watched it.
Yeah. Remember that when we started it like Saturday or Friday night, and I just turned it on for an episode, and we all were sitting there watching it. Yeah. I continued it.
Cool.
Finished it. I finished it like Monday midday.
That's
like
fair.
that was all that was in the background the whole time I've been working on stuff. I saw Avatar and I saw Spirited right after.
Okay, so you
like
went
on Sunday.
Wait, so did you go to? Yeah, we'll talk about Avatar when we get there. But yeah, I'm glad you got this all taken care of. I mean, I was a little worried myself. That we have time for all this, but we did it. You know,
we did it. We're porn stars like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it porn stars or rock stars?
Both.
Who comes quicker?
I do. I'm pretty sure.
But it's a musical. It's beautiful. There's original songs in this that man, I could sit there and jam them out right now and have a good time. And that's what you want from a musical. You don't want to be annoyed by them. Like In the Heights, I couldn't tell you one song from that movie.
Okay.
You know, Hamilton. Couldn't tell you one song.
I could tell you. I could tell you 1,000 songs in that movie.
From Hamilton?
Yeah, absolutely, I could.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying, there's annoying musicals out there, and this is not one of them.
Like I said, the songs don't say so they're looking about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, maybe 3. And all of them are good. Really, none of them are fucking awful.
And there's even a character in this show, in this movie, I should say, that actually makes fun of the fact that people bust out in music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
Patrick
he's
Page's character.
Oh gosh, really?
Mario.
Are we doing another song? And
Mario.
that character made me feel more like I wanted more songs just to upset that character. Like I really wanted more songs to just take that guy off.
It's a good Christmas movie for sure. Like that's what it's made for. You know, like, hold on. $20 million a piece. You guys aren't listening to this. Movie fact: Will Ferrell and Reynolds each paid $20 million for this movie. The payroll was only $75 million. That's a lot of money, man.
So $40 million went towards Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
You give that to me, and I'll do whatever you want me to. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like, Ryan Reynolds, why do you need more money? Didn't you just sell your gin for like $6 billion or something like that?
He wants to be more secure, man. You know, well, good for him.
He
I
owns a
guess.
cell phone company.
Oh yeah, Mint, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing switching to Mint? I don't have plans on it. It just seems a lot of shit to go through. So I actually this movie was cute, and it's on Apple TV
adorable.
Plus.
This was to be honest, out of all the Christmas movies we watched, this was
What's
my
your favorite?
second favorite one.
What was your favorite one?
Oh, you know.
Christmas Story Christmas?
No.
What are the other ones we watched? What other ones did we watch?
Really?
Oh, Violent Night's your favorite.
Violent Night,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That movie is classic. That is the new Die Hard. You can get rid of that whole Die Hard. You know, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Who cares? We have Violent Night now. That is a Christmas movie.
I want to say something real quick. I had a friend who was having trouble getting her card to start the ignition. Like the steering column was locked and the key wouldn't turn.
Mhm.
And she just let me know that for the past 6 hours they've been using the wrong key. She
I don't
posted
even know
on
what to
Facebook.
say to that, dude.
Yeah. She posted on Facebook and everything. Like, what do I do? And then like right now she's like, we deleted the post because my husband was using the wrong key.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah. Anyway, you got quotes for this?
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
got quotes for this because I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah, let's do
Do
it.
people change? I mean, really, really change? And that's me, Brad Pitt. Well, I mean, I wish, but you know, you're
That was
a
funny.
different person now. You're a different person now, Karen. Why are they singing? Because this is a musical. All of this, the whole afterlife, is just one big musical. It's like we were all on Molly, but it's a natural feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know what Molly is?
Yeah, it's a MDMA. Ecstasy.
Good job.
You really think I if I really wanted to get some, I couldn't get some? You really think that?
I don't know. I didn't even ask. Why would
Okay,
you even
fine.
ask?
Okay.
Why would you even say that on a freaking
no,
public forum?
No, you're acting like I wouldn't know what the fuck Molly is.
You don't. You're a sober guy. You told me not to tell you about all the drugs you use. I like he goes against the Candyman stereotype. We're bringing back Christmas, and that means the scent of authentic piney tree.
Mhm,
He's like the perfect mixture between Mussolini and Seacrest. If you have a fake tree, you are an enemy of Jesus Christ, Santa Claus, and Mariah Carey.
Mhm. I have victory. I think you do too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You mean like the Dickens book and the Bill Murray movie? You've been Christmas caroled, bitch. It's my fault. I thought I could change you. Well, in the 1800s, good afternoon was a burn. Kind of meant F you.
Mhm. You trying to read that?
I'm trying to figure out which ones are.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna give away
Monica.
plot points. Yeah.
Yeah. Plot points. Look out, New York City. This guy showers once a month. I don't really buy my clothes in Germany, Chris. I really don't. Good afternoon. You want to go, wise guy? We might be dead, but we are living the Yuletide ride. That's it.
All right. So my rating of this like 3.8. It's a little uneven. It's a little long, but it's a fun movie. Like it's
Yeah,
a
by any
fine.
means, it's a fun movie. Man, I hate that we're on the same page of things these days all the
Yeah.
time because it makes it like we're individuals we don't have individual opinions or something.
I
But
feel we'll
I
definitely
have
great
to
on the
I
next
have to
one.
agree with you. This is a
Yeah.
3.8. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, it's Ryan Reynolds, it's Will Ferrell, it's fun. You know it's gonna be fun. There's
If
some
only-
things I could jab at, but the things I could jab at or want to jab at are all spoilers.
Is it just too
And-
joyful? Is it just too joyful for you?
No, I like joyful shit.
Yeah. I thought it was fine. It was a cute movie. I'm not mad.
I like
watched it.
joyful movies, Chris.
I know,
Why
I know.
don't you think I like joyful movies?
I'm sure you
I
do.
mean, gosh, some of my favorite movies are the most joyful movies of all time.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, The
Yeah.
Crow,
Nightmare on Elm
Street.
Street. Yeah. All right. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. What is the audience score for this movie?
The audience score for this movie has to be, man, I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be 81%.
79%. You're pretty close.
Oh, off by 2%. Man,
Whereas
okay.
the audience says, packed with singing, dancing, and some truly talented stars, Spirited lives up to its name with a hearty helping of energetic holiday entertainment. Okay.
Ooh, just like your mom.
Just like my mom. Is she watching us right now? I hope not.
I don't. Please, Mom, don't be watching us. There's like 4 or 5 people watching us right now.
Okay. Real quick, who's Jason McCaleb?
Why?
He's commenting. Okay, whatever.
Oh, why
hi,
am I
Jason.
not logged in? I am so sorry. I just realized my side of things was not logged in.
Hi, Jason.
So, yeah, sorry, Jason. My bad. He's a cool dude. He takes pictures of stuff. I didn't see any of the comments because of that. I don't know why this did not have me logged in. That is so weird. Usually I'm always logged in.
All right, critic score for Spirited on Rotten Tomatoes is what?
92%.
69%.
Ooh.
69.
I didn't
Critics'
like it at
consensus.
all.
Critics' consensus is, although it adds a little to the long tradition of Dickens adaptations, Spirited is so genially overstuffed that it's easy to at least intermittently enjoy. Okay, so that's not a bad review. I guess they like it just a little bit, but that's Spirited on Apple TV Plus. If you guys can either do that, or you can let your friend have borrow his account for a little bit and watch this movie. Neil, are you ready for news? Do you have that stuff pulled up?
I don't even know who you are anymore, man. You're just so mean to me these days.
I don't think I mean you.
You beat me up in my sleep.
I did take a sock full of 2 quarters.
Nicholson beat me with it while you're here.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, bastard. Yeah, let's go for it. I'll pull them up. This is the Movies That Don't Suck and Some of Them News. My name is Neil, and I'm going to read things to Chris because he is blind in both eyes and doesn't know how to read.
Mm-hmm. All right, what you got for me, pal?
You don't know how to read, right? That's
why I read pretty consistently.
That's why we do movie podcasts, so you can watch things and not have to read, right? Because I heard you used to do a book review, but then you just got kicked off the thing, right?
I'm not even sure you're tracking your sits right now. So
I don't know if you like me or not anymore.
I love you, pal. You're my favorite.
Why do you hate me so much?
I don't hate you, pal.
You told me last night you hated me. You're like,
I called you up crying. Why do I hate you but love you so much? But what you got for me, dude? And I'm sorry that I didn't even have time to pull up stuff today.
No, you didn't. Not at all. I was trying so hard. I'm still trying. I'm almost there, man. I'm almost there. But
what do we see next week? We seen The Whale, or we seen Babylon next week?
I don't know, something online, dude.
Well, then we do The Whale. We can do that, but do they have to be both have to be in line? So it's not.
No. I didn't know. I didn't know The Whale was online. Are you
No,
talking
it's
about
not.
The Whale? The Whale?
I'm talking about the Jerry Aronofsky's
Like
Whale.
The
with
Whale?
Brendan Fraser.
The one that's gonna win every year.
I mean, might win Best Actor. I don't think it's win Best Picture though. Oh,
Win everything, dude. It's
by
far gonna win everything.
Okay.
John Cho and Catherine Watterson to star in They Listen Horror Pick. You know John Cho, right?
Yeah, I know John Cho.
Who's John Cho?
Harold and Kumar.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Merry Christmas, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. All right, but anyway, I don't know anything else. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna give up on and just shoot myself in the head, and it'll be okay. And people laugh. They'll enjoy it. They'll be like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
So it's called They Live. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's called They Listen.
Listen.
It's by Blumhouse and Sony Pictures, and recently starred in Don't Make Me Go for Amazon Studios, and plus Cowboy Bebop, which kind of flopped. And sorry about that. It's now shooting in Los Angeles. We don't know the full details, but it's written and directed by Chris Wetz, who is the guy who wrote American Pie and About a Boy.
Well, that's both good
So I
movies.
mean, yeah. So I'm guessing we'll throw that in the Avatar. More likely, we'll probably watch that.
Yeah.
DC films will no longer be interrupted by the money guys.
Is that what is who are the money guys? Is
You
that
know
the
how
studio?
like a studio will be like, like Marvel Studios or
Oh, okay.
Star Wars stars or whatever. But you know that there's always the big money guys that come in and be like, "Hey, you
Oh, the
need to do
executives.
this specifically
Yeah.
because we need more action figures,
Okay.
or we need a character the kids will like, or
Oh, here's
blah
the-
blah blah blah."
Here are studio notes for all of these. Yes, I got what you mean. So,
Yes.
well,
There
I
are
know that,
no studio notes. James Gunn is running this bitch.
Yeah, James
He
Gunn always
runs the
does.
whole showdown. His words are exactly, and I quote, "As long as the studio doesn't override you and your directors," or I'm sorry, a fan said, "As long as the studio doesn't override you and your directors at every turn, I, for one, have confidence that you'll actually be making the decisions for the DCU and that we can get on board with this." James Gunn then replied to said fan, "The position is different than when Zach had it." Or etc. or anybody else. Peter and I are the heads of the studio. The only studio interference will be from us.
Good for them. James Gunn's a badass.
And you know what I say? Do you really want to taste it?
You're excited. DC might start making good movies. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I mean, but whatever. I mean, DC still hasn't given Joker, so right?
Yeah.
So
You didn't give him a chance to.
Pirates of the Caribbean, huh?
You
Pirates of the Caribbean producer hilariously responds to possibly killing off John Depp's Jack Sparrow. His hilarious says, "You can't kill Sparrow. We tried to kill him. It didn't work as never."
Well, yeah. Do you want another Pirates of the Caribbean movie? I don't think you do. You can't do it without Jack Sparrow.
Dude, you know what? I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie if it's good. Like I want 9 Star Wars movies? I never asked for them, but I got 9 of them, and besides one, there's only one of them out of the 9 that I don't like.
Is this just Phantom Menace? You don't like Phantom Menace? Oh, you did, right?
Dude, I saw that one 32 times in the theater.
And which one do you not like?
It's the movie I've seen the most times in the movie theater. Actually, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay. That's how much politics was in it.
So of course, it gets in it, and it's rough. I mean, the only thing that saved that was Yoda kicking ass. At
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey, the director from Little Mermaid, Rob Marshall. Once you know, guess what? There's no hidden agenda with him casting Halle Bailey as Ariel. His quote is, "We just were looking for the best actor for the role, period, the end. We saw everyone and every ethnicity. The voice is something that is so signature and so ethereal and so beautiful that it captures the heart of Eric." And for her for the entire film, Haley still had the freshness in herself. And as soon as we cast her, we were really thinking in terms of how we can make this her Ariel.
I can't believe people are getting pissed off about it. It bothers me so much. Who gives a fuck? Like
I know
like,
it does. To
they're-
me. I mean, people and their petty bullshit.
It's fucked up.
Summer 2024. You know, it comes out in someone that's 24.
What?
Twister 2, aka the Titty Twister.
Wait, is it called the Titty Twister?
No, it's just Twister 2 right now. July 19th, 2024 is when it will be heading to the movie theaters.
Okay, I mean, whatever. I mean, that is it. There's only.
I mean, you live in Kansas. I live in Oklahoma. If we want to see Twister, we'll just wait for a certain part of the year and just look out our window. Oh, there's a cow. Oh, look, another cow. I think it's the same cow.
This is a long period between sequels. Like what? This is 20 years, maybe. I was a kid when the first one came out. And now I'm grown ass an old man. So.
Millie Bobby Brown got in trouble for kissing and punching Enola Holmes co-star with it.
Yeah, I heard about that. Did you hear about that?
I'm just trying to make it out there as much as possible. Millie Bobby Brown is not a good person. Never met her, but I have never once seen an interview or anything with her involved in it where she's not a total bitch. So I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Well,
before it's
I
too
mean, we'll
late.
see.
Let's not find out too late, guys. Yeah.
We still. I still watching.
I got a weather. I got a weather alert for everybody. I'm sorry. There's a weather alert. Weather alert. If you only have liability insurance, then stay off the roads. Today is not for you. This is a full coverage driver's day only. Remember that, guys. All right.
I only have liability, I think.
Well, why?
Because I actually don't remember.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Anna D. Arms is
Anna D. Arms,
in the
yeah.
ballerina.
Oh,
has found her co-star.
Okay, who's your co-star in this movie?
Gabriel Byrne.
Okay. All right. Gabe Byrne, let's do it.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, there's too bad people.
Yeah,
on.
dude. I mean, we already got like what Keanu Reeves, and like every week we just hear another badass name getting ass movie. You know, by the time this movie gets out, like half of Hollywood be in it.
Yeah, and hopefully it's good.
Harrison Ford, the greatest actor of all times, finally came out of the closet of why he has joined the MCU. He says,
Okay.
"Hey,
Why?
look, I'm old. I've done a lot of things. I now want to do something. Get over it." It's
He's one of those people
Ford, and that's how he talks.
Yeah, he's kind of a curmudgeon, that guy. So I remember they asking him who shot first, and he said, "Who gives a fuck?" That was his question. That was his answer to that.
Mhm.
They asked him who
Yeah.
shot first. Yeah.
Who gives a damn? Tell me the
Yeah.
movie. James Cameron, since he's been in a lot of interviews lately, says he's in completely reboot the Terminator franchise.
I don't. Here's what my thoughts on this, dude. That I don't think they rebooted. Terminator 2 is such a perfect movie. It's one of those perfect movies of all time, best movies of all time. Terminator 2. And we don't need to fuck with it. I think we're good. I think we have those. With the as long as Terminator 2 stays the same, I'm totally fine with it. Whatever. I mean, just don't fuck with that movie. Don't try to remake Terminator 2. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil, you're live.
Okay. Yeah, I'm live, dude. I'm alive. I was just reading this next part. Reports claim the whole town of Hollywood turned down DC Studios' job before James Gunn and Peter Safran were hired. They were not the first
like,
choice.
no fucking way?
They were the only ones that would agree to it.
Wow.
Everybody else,
I mean,
everybody else. There's almost Todd Phillips, is what it says.
For the head of the DC Studios?
Yeah, I mean, Todd Phillips is the one that made that shitty Joker movie, right?
You liked it though. We talked about you liked that Joker movie.
No. I remember this was my exact words. I said it was a great movie. It just wasn't the Joker.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Remember, I said those exact words.
You did say it. Yeah.
Just like Heath Ledger, great acting job, just wasn't the Joker. You know, I'm just saying, if you throw Superman into, without a cape, without the S on his chest, he can't fly. He's from the planet Mars instead of Krypton. He's allergic to bees, and that's his weakness instead of kryptonite. How much more do you got to strip away from Superman before he's not Superman anymore?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
exactly. I got you. Okay.
Hugh Jackman confirms again Deadpool 3 will not mess with the Logan timeline and could possibly be involving time travel. His exact words, but all because of the device they have in the Marvel world moving around timelines. Now we can go back because, it's science. And so I don't have to screw with the low timeline, which was important, I think, properly to the fans too.
God, Logan's such a good movie, dude. Logan's so good.
Logan, it's such a good movie. I watched it the other day, actually. Well, actually, I think it's a couple weeks ago, but whatever. Avatar 3 is 98% done.
I knew that. Like it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna out 2024, right? Like the middle of summer 2024.
There. What we've done is, first of all, they've completed all 4 scripts, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The cast read them. They know where their characters go. They know it informs how they play these scenes. We went out and we shot all of movie 2. They shot 95% of movie 3. They have a little bit that they're still to pick up. They have shot the first and second act of movie 4. I think one of the great things that we've done and Jim has done in these scripts is each movie is going to take you to a new biomes and new cultures. This is exactly, I'm going to talk about this when we review the movie. All right. And we're going to talk about this later. Just put this there, put a feather in the cap on that one. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean to be rebooted with younger cast, says Jerry Bruckheimer.
Fuck you, Jerry Bruckheimer. Do we need that really?
Reboots,
money
man.
time.
Don't you know?
Here's all this money.
Talking about Avatar, Eddie Flacco thought the movie came out already and it flopped.
Eddie Falco did think that. Yeah.
Yeah. She's just like, I thought it came out years ago and flopped. I just never heard anything about it.
Okay. She shot it like 4 or 5 years ago, right? The scenes for that?
Yeah.
Like it was yeah.
Holden. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they shot it a while years ago. So, Neil's drinking. Neil's spitting something out. Gross. Thanks for reading it though. I don't have to cut it out anymore.
I mute the microphone so that is not a part of our podcast.
Sorry.
Of me having a messed up throat. And you're like, I got to point that directly out. I don't point out you have a small penis out to people. Jesus. But now I am.
See that, but you. I get the FaceTime going.
Violent Night Riders want lots and lots of sequels, leading to crazier and crazier things. We are hoping to get lots of sequels. We can baby step into crazier and crazier things based on the reactions to the first movie on Twitter and stuff. We see a lot of people wanting to know more about the Santa's backstory. So it does feel like there's an appetite for more of that tale to be told.
And the indication of people like you, there's tons of it. You want to know about the backstory. You want to see. I want to see the movie. I want to see Violent Night 2. I want to see a more Violent Night. And an even more Violent Night after that. Just so you guys know, that's Neil O-Face. That's how he makes when he comes.
Escape from New York confirmed to be a sequel and not a reboot. Radio Silence has revealed not a reboot, properties that you cannot remake. It's sort of untouchable to us. It lives in its own stratosphere in terms of how important it is to us and cinema. And people love it. So unlike Scream, I nod to and a continuation of what we love about those characters and that world.
I think you said this last week.
We'll delete it.
Hello? Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you okay? Are you right?
I'm fine. Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. Indiana Jones 5 director rejects recent reports of reshoots. Remember last week I said there was reshoots, that John Williams said there was reshoots. And James Mangold says, no, that's not true. We did not reshoot anything.
Did you see the preview for it in the beginning of Avatar too?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
And now I want to see all the Marvel movies in 3D. It's like, why haven't we been watching those in fucking 3D?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got to talk about all the things that Avatar 2 gave us.
Josh Hutcherson is going to be playing Mike, the security guard in the Five Nights at Freddy's. So now we know what his role is in that movie. He's not just like a voice talent or whatever.
Yeah.
Your favorite series is getting a third movie. Mamma Mia Part 3
How did you know?
is going to be happening.
Dude, my
here we
favorite.
go,
I
getting
want.
directed-
I want Big Mama's House 4. Give that to me.
Yeah. Hideo Kojima is going to make Death Stranding movie more of an art house type.
Okay. Okay. Like
The video
you
game?
know, yeah. I haven't played it. Have you played it yet? Did you play it? I have not played Death Stranding. You played Death Stranding?
Yeah, okay. I know I haven't. I think it's a PlayStation game.
Okay, well I have not played it.
Avatar, the Way of Water screenwriters said they were forced to split the movie into 2 movies.
Yeah, because then it would have been fucking 6 hours long.
Well, I mean, it's already 5 hours long. Each Avatar 2 costume took over 200 hours to build on average. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny will reveal what happened to Shia LaBeouf's Mutt Williams from Kingdom of Crystal Skull.
Mm-hmm. He died.
I don't know why I pulled some of the same ones up twice. The Ferrari, Ferris Bueller's Day Off that they drive around with, sold for $337,000 and doesn't even have an engine in it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. It's like, I'm like, that's not too much for their cars. Some cars just cost that, but no engine. Yeah, that's different story there.
That's insane. And last but not least, Anna de Armas.
Mm-hmm. She's great.
Wants you, yes, that means you, Chris. That means you, viewers that are on here, to be part of her lawsuit against the movie Yesterday.
We saw Yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. Was she in it?
No, she was originally supposed to be in it, but they cut her from the movie, but then heavily in the trailers made it look like she was in the movie to get people in the theater.
Because she's cute.
Well, no, at the time, like Knives Out came out. I can't remember all the movies. I think it was Knives Out. She was a Bond girl. Like I can't remember everything that she did, but like she was, it was
big.
right where she just blew up when that came out in 2019. Part of the lawsuit reads, amongst other deception, defendants' nationwide advertisement and promotion of the movie Yesterday represents to prospective movie viewers that the world-famous actress Anna de Armas has substantial role in the movie. Defendants' movie Yesterday, however, fails to include any appearance of Anna de Armas whatsoever, accordingly. Anna de Armas is reportedly cut due to her storyline's poor response from audiences.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So she wants fans and moviegoers as a whole have been granted this opportunity that you can now sue the movie studios for false advertisement. There's a link on this, but you can just look it up. And a judge has ruled that the studios can be held accountable for misleading potential ticket buyers, as Universal allegedly did with the trailer for 2019's Yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
More fake trailers, bro.
Yeah, fake trailers. Let's do it.
And that's the news, man. Let's talk about this the Waterworld Part 2. That was the Movies Don't Suck at Something news. I told Chris some stuff. Now he's gonna beat me with a hammer because I'm about to bash this movie.
All right, so Avatar: Way of Water sequel to 2009's movie. When the first one came out, 12 years ago.
I don't know. I don't remember.
So it started
What year was
directed
it?
by
2009. What was I doing in 2009? I was a manager of a strip club.
Yeah, I was living in Arlington, Texas. Like, the car was broken down.
Remember?
Yeah.
So long ago.
Yeah.
It was
Anyway,
long ago, and it
Directed by-
was far away. Oh God, it seems so very far.
okay, directed by James Cameron. Directed the first Avatar, Terminator 2, all like True Eyes, the best action films of the 80s and 90s. James Cameron. This stars Sam Worthington as Jake Sully,
I became a Marine for the hardship.
Zoe Saldana as Neytiri,
You have a strong heart.
Sigourney Weaver as Kiri,
Those trees were sacred to the Omaticai in a way you can't imagine.
Stephen Lang as Korik.
This low gravity will make you soft.
This also stars Kate Winslet as Ronald, Cliff Curtis as Tonawari, Joel David Moore as Norm, CCH Pounder as Moab.
Norm.
Yeah. Edie Falco as General Ardmore. It's also Bruno Cowell as Scoresby, Jermaine Clement of Fly the Conchords as Dr. Garvin, and a ton of other people that play the kids. Jack Champion as Spider. Why don't you read the storyline for this one?
Jake Sully lives with his newfound family formed on the extrasolar moon Pandora. Once a familiar threat returns to finish what was previously started, Jake must work with
Neytiri
and the army of the Na'vi race to protect their home.
So, did you see this in IMAX 3 or just 3D? Wake up.
Yes, I saw this. Not only did I see this in IMAX and 3D, IMAX 3D, I almost got in a fist fight.
Why did you almost in a fist fight?
So this guy in front of me, all right, it was me and my friend Lindsay, or my wife's friend Lindsay. I don't know, our friend Lindsay. You met her.
Yeah. Met her.
We went directly after you guys left. We went directly to the movie.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, let's go. I got to watch Avatar. She goes, I fucking love Avatar. I go, oh my God, I got somebody who loves the movie I want to go see.
Yeah.
We go to this movie. This dude sits down in front of us, like in the row in front of us. Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
20 minutes into the movie,
Uh-huh.
this old couple, which is obviously his parents or whatever, sit down with him and then start asking all the fucking questions.
Yeah.
And everybody in the whole row, which was it was almost a packed row, like we had like a seat in between all of us. But I mean, we're like shh, 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 shh. So then I became the bigger man. Go, hey guys, just quick question: are you guys gonna talk the entire movie or just now?
Yeah.
And the guy was like, he's like, we'll talk wherever the fuck we please, like, unless you want to go out to the fucking parking lot. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm going to see how this goes.
Yeah.
So I just sat there. I was quiet for 5 minutes. And then I secretly got out of the row. I was pissed, but then I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to get a fist fight at Avatar. You know? Literally, I just sneak out of the row, get out of there, and go grab management. I'm like, dude, this guy literally just threatened my life because I told him to not talk during a movie.
Yeah.
He's like, are you kidding me? And I was like, no, literally the whole row sooshed him. And then I told him exactly what he said to me, that he said he wanted to take me out of the parking lot and fucking kill me or whatever the hell he said. And I go, yeah, man, I just want to watch the movie. I mean, we've been waiting for this sequel for 10 years, bro. We're just trying to have a good time. This guy obviously isn't.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. I don't know where they found the dude they brought in, but I swear to God, this dude looked like maybe 3 inches smaller than Andre the fucking Giant. Like, this guy, and he had like the long curly afro-y hair.
Yeah.
And he's coming like, hey, we had complaints about you. You need to keep the noise down or you'll be asked to leave. And he goes, and the guy goes, really? And the big guy just turned around really quick and goes, yeah, really? And didn't hear another word from them the entire rest of the movie. So that's, I guess, had to tell you that story. But anyway, let's get into this.
Okay, real quick, I want to mention, if you guys see this and didn't see IMAX 3D like we did, we didn't see the same movie.
No, this movie was just beautiful.
Oh
in the
my
3D
God, dude.
IMAX.
Oh my
It was
God.
like just looking at 6.5 hours of art. Like it was like looking at
You know,
9.5 hours of water. It was
James,
like
James Cameron
looking.
knows how to shoot in water too. You know, he did Titanic and all those Abyss movies. Like he knows how to do underwater scenes, and it was gorgeous, so good looking.
But Titanic wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, it was just so much. It was very beautiful. Now, this is my problem.
Okay, but I do want to talk with more of the good things for you.
Okay, oh yeah, we'll talk a little bit more.
The
about
last 30 minutes of this movie is probably some of the best action scene I've seen in the past 5 years. And it's different because when John Wick came out, I thought that was the pinnacle of what action scenes could be. But then James Cameron takes the best parts of the 80s and 90s movies, action scenes, and does it. And that to me, that was incredible. I was enthralled. And it could have been because I was just so immersed in the movie that they were so good. But I thought the last 30
I
minutes.
love CGI fights. I mean, Juggernaut versus Colossus was great. Blade versus the Blood Monster. I like a good CGI fight too, man.
I thought the action scenes was fantastic because James Cameron. But
yeah, a lot of CGI, man. I mean, it was great. If you want to see good CGI fight, it was great.
This movie was basically it was a Pixar film without the Pixar. like there was it was almost all CGIs, but
a lot of CGI.
It was a gorgeous movie and it was immersive and it looked great. It was 3 hours, 2.5 hours of it. But
I mean, it is beautiful. The voice work is great. The avatars themselves look nothing like the cartoon. I don't know if they're supposed to be. Are they because they're the wind airbenders or the wind avatars, and then they go meet the water avatar.
Yeah.
I guess now we just got the fire avatar, the earth avatar. Is that it?
I think the next Avatar movie will be in the desert or something, right?
Yeah, something like that. But all right, so beautiful movie. Acting was great. Voice work great. The way that the avatars look, I watched Avatar actually just today to compare it.
Oh, this one was so much better.
Yeah, it's way more beautiful. Like there's parts and scenes of the original Avatar where the avatars weren't done. What's the best way? Correct. They weren't sized correctly. I mean. Like the legs were a little skinnier than they should have been for a creature, like stuff like that. Acting in this movie, great. Story, it's the same fucking story it was in the first one.
It's pretty thin, man.
In the water, and there's some kids involved.
Well, there's a whale involved too.
There's nothing new about this.
It's a pretty thin story. It's just another way to
Hey, look. The sky people are trying to take over again, but now they got a new guy. Oh no! Wait! No! They don't even got a new guy. They got the exact same guy from the first movie trying to do the exact same thing he did in the first movie.
And some Mowgli kid apparently. Mowgli's in this movie.
Mowgli's in this movie. Who knew? Yeah. I mean, I love Jungle Book. Don't get me wrong. But these movies are good. If you are not somebody looking for a deep story, if you just want to look at beautiful stuff on a screen
and things go boom,
this is a great movie for you. And by any means, this is a popcorn film.
Oh yeah, it's an entertaining movie. It's entertaining.
Yeah. By any means, this is the one you see at the theater. This is the one you get the 3D glasses for. This is the one you get the big popcorn, the big pop. You sneak in the hamburgers from Whataburger. This is the movie you do that too. But is this what every Avatar movie is going to be?
Well, I hope not. Because like you said, it's kind of the first one with that same villain. Is it gonna be just like a serial? Like you're always gonna see fucking Shredder get away or something like that? Yeah. So I hope not. I hope they do something a bit different with they did the different. They did the different environment, right? So they had the water, which is great. I love the water. I love the creatures you saw. I loved all of it. It looked great, but like the storyline is so thin that
Mhm.
that I was hoping that we get
I was
rid of.
hoping for more, but and this is no spoilers or anything like that. But there are certain parts of this movie. As soon as certain characters were introduced, as soon as certain things happen, I was like, I know what's happening to that character. I know what's happening to that character, and I know what's happening to that character.
Yeah.
But by any means, if you want to be dumb, watch. And I don't mean dumb in a bad way, guys. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're dumb. Believe me, there's plenty of movies that I rewatch a billion times that I just throw on because I just think they're either beautiful or I love them or whatever. Like Legend with Tom Cruise and
Mhm.
Tim Curry. That movie is one of the dumbest movies of all time, and it's one of my favorites. So by any means, I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm just saying storyline, we gotta get a little more credit. And there are some side characters that were bigger in the first one that
Oh
I would
yeah.
I really would have liked to see more of.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
with you on that. We saw him once for like a 3-minute period. I'm like, that's all we get with him.
yeah, like Joel David Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
Who from Grandpa's Boy.
Yeah.
Like I
Or
love
Jermaine
that
Clement,
guy.
Flight of the
Yeah.
Conchords. We saw him for maybe 4 minutes collectively, if that. It was a little upset about that, but that's not anything away. It's not like they.
No, I don't think that's giving anything away. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler at all. But all I want is I need some more depth, guys. I need a bigger story. You can't just be like, they're the people, they're trying to be destroyed by the sky people, which is what they call them in this movie and the last movie. And the only thing they added was a story of prejudice. Prejudice of like the family of whatever of
Yeah, I don't know the names either, dude. Like,
Jake and Natiri. Yeah, and their family got kind of hated on, and
By the
I'm
Water
like,
family.
yeah, but we'll I don't want to ruin it too much, but that was kind of the story, and yeah, I mean, everything they did was beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
But again,
the action scenes were top notch, all of them. The top notch, like James Cameron did his game, but when it comes to story, are you right?
huh?
Are you right? You're looking around?
Yeah, just a weird sound effect happened, and I was looking to see where that came from.
Yeah. So, the action scenes are top notch. It looks beautiful, but storyline's pretty thin. We need more. But
Just
but,
like
you
your
know,
booty.
But I didn't say when I walked out of this movie I wasn't excited for Avatar 3. Like, I'm pretty excited for Avatar 3 now.
Are you though?
Yeah, I am. Pretty excited for it. So
How excited are you?
I mean, I can wait 2 years, but not. I don't. I'd be upset if I wait 12 years again.
I understand that.
Are you okay?
That.
What are you trying to do?
I have no idea what I'm trying to do. I'm just kind of out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get some quotes and let's get this one over. The forests of Pandora hold many dangers. Well, ain't this a bitch? A Marine can't be. Yeah, I'm trying to read. I mean, again, it's. I didn't want to. I couldn't really pull a phone out.
You were also pissed off. Yeah.
I was also pissed off at the beginning of the movie, and also I couldn't pull the phone out because there's so many people around me, so I couldn't brighten up. So I had to write all this in the dark.
Yeah.
A Marine can't be defeated. You can kill us, but we will regroup in hell. You're not Kansas anymore. I got that.
I know. I know. Thanks, dude.
Okay, can't read that one at all. Sorry, I don't speak to buttholes. Look, I know that your name. I have no plan, but I can protect this family. A father protects who gives. A father protects. It's what gives them meaning. I am done with war. I just want to keep my family safe. You call that speaking their language? You sound like a 3-year-old. The way of water has no beginning, has no end. What the other guy look like? Worse? Oh, yeah, definitely worse. I know what it's like to be a big disappointment. Are you the asshole commandeering my ship? They are paying for everything, even your research. That's why I drink. Somebody shoot something, please. Not your buttercup, perv. We aren't even the same species. Then let's get it done. Every song must have every song chord must have a last beat. All energy is borrowed, and one day you have to give it back.
Is that it?
That's it, bro.
What's your score on this?
Oh man, just because I got to put it at the same level as at least the last movie because of how beautiful it was. It's a 3.8, man. Like literally, again, the story just didn't do it for me. I knew what was going to happen before it happened.
I was more into it than you. I give it 4.2. Honestly, I thought
Yeah,
it was good.
it's beautiful, beautiful movie. But man, you know me, I like to be guessing.
Yeah, I got lost in this movie. I could
You know what I'm not going to guess about?
What?
Tomorrow, Glass Onion is on
Oh
Netflix.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that again.
So we can watch that again. Yeah.
I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for this movie?
91.
93%. Pretty close.
Yep.
Ian says, Avatar: The Way of Water's story is predictable, but the visual effects are so spectacular that it hardly matters. All right. Critic score for this movie.
87.
78% certified fresh. Critic consensus
70?
Yeah, 78.
Okay.
Critic consensus is narratively it might be fairly standard stuff, but visually speaking, Avatar: The Way of Water is a stunningly immersive experience. Yeah, so the thing is, I think if you're gonna see this movie for the first time, you got to see it IMAX 3D. Like you got to see that, like because the 3D in
This
this
movie
is
is
incredible.
an IMAX. This is the reason why IMAX and 3D exists.
Yeah, for this movie, and so yeah, but that's Avatar: The Way of Water. I guess we'll figure out what we're doing. See next week. I'll text you. Right.
We're gonna see Whale. That's 100%.
Okay, that's it. That's only in theaters. Just so you know.
Yeah, it's Whale.
Okay, The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser.
What is it here?
No, it's
I gotta see it.
Just okay, we'll see it. We'll do that next week, and then we'll figure out whatever the streaming.
We got to
is.
get butt naked and see it.
Mm-hmm. We're
gonna get naked and see it together.
Absolutely, 100%. We are. I'll slide down there.
Butt naked movie theater. Can you rent your own theater and go naked?
I wonder. I did. I want to lock the door. So, but anyway, you can find us on movies.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/movies-podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. On Instagram and Twitter podcast. Watch us YouTube. Subscribe. Watch us on Facebook. Go ahead and like that page. Go to bonfire.com/movies-something to do. You'll find like shirts and stuff that our logo on that faces stuff that Neil's made, and then wherever you find podcasts from movies on suck and something new. Neil, what is your small business spell?
You got a small business, give us that information. Send us email, send us a message. We'll be more than happy. What the hell?
What's going on?
There's a live action movie of Bebe's Kids?
Oh no.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna take a look at that. Oh, can you do me a favor? Can you please stop wearing Harley Davidson t-shirts if you don't even listen to them?
We somehow.
Nothing. I'm just looking at shit. Anyway, if you have a
Yeah.
small business, we'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Just give us the information. Get over to us. Say, hey, I'd like to be covered. So you're thousands of listeners. You're our millions of followers. You can go to your location, get you that monies to support your family and put your kids through college. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Those trees.
Oh shit! Sorry. No, I got a fun. Here we go.
That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how spirited you are about the new Avatar movie, remember, they're just blue people chasing blue people, and some of them play in a band in Las Vegas. Have a good day.
All right, that's it. That's it. Thanks guys for listening.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I saw a bunch of people jump in and out. Then they saw me, and they're like, oh, we have to run away. Run away. Run away. Thank you for sticking around for most of the podcast. Have a good day. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry
See
Christmas,
you
guys.
next week. I hope everybody gets gifts that you all love. Touch me in my nose.